Welcome to Malaysia, and now I am in the capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is a very developed city, not as developed as Singapore and Tokyo, but it's quite developed comparing to the other cities in Malaysia and comparing to the big cities in Indonesia. So the Indonesian language and the Malay language is actually the same, but Malaysia has a lot of immigrated people from other countries. That's why everybody is also able to speak English, especially in Kuala Lumpur, because the population is in Malaysia about 28 million. The 22 million is living in the west part of Malaysia, and on the east part is living about 6 million people. And Malaysia has about 18,000 islands. It's a state country, and but the main land is in west with 22 million population, and the east is north of Indonesia, has 6 million population, and 55% of the population are Malay, and 25% of the population are Chinese, 10% are Hindu, Indians, and the other 10% part are from other countries. Especially Kuala Lumpur is very mixed. You can see also many Indians and Chinese people. That's why they are using English between them to understand each other. Malay language is very similar to Indonesian language. It's actually the same. As I told, Malaysia is a state country. It has 13 states. 9 of them are ruled by sultans, and the other 4 from government people. But even if it's a sultan, they have each state has a parliament, and the parliamenters are elected, voted by the public. The state Kuala Lumpur has the population about 8 million, and the city Kuala Lumpur is about 2 million. And the prices comparing to Indonesia is high. So, for example, in Indonesia, you can stay in a hostel for 80,000 rupiah, which is about $5. And in Indonesia, with this money, you have a better accommodation, and sometimes also the place that you are staying has also a swimming pool. Here, the prices are a little bit higher. For example, the accommodation is about $10 and it has no swimming pool. It's always better to travel with your partner together, so 2 people. Then you can rent a room and you can share the money, so it's the same, but you have a private room. And for example, in Indonesia, you can eat quite good food for $1, $2, or $3. If you want to spend more, you have better food. But in Malaysia, at least it is about $5-6 for food. And Malaysian is like an Islamic republic, so the alcohol prices are high as in Indonesia. For example, a beer is about 25 ringgit. And this is the city center of Kuala Lumpur. Here they have about 6 free bus lines. In the city center Kuala Lumpur, you can find also very luxurious and expensive hotels. Or if you prefer to stay cheaper, around the Chinatown you can find hostels. The main entrance from the Chinatown. So you can reach from the Chinatown to the city center first with the purple line, it's a free bus, and then you have to change in Bintang for the green line, and then you can reach this point in about 15 minutes. If you prefer to walk, it can take about 30 or 40 minutes. When I was closer to the Twin Towers on the square, a security guy came to me and he said that it is forbidden to record by a camera. So he said that I can use my telephone for taking pictures or for camera, but that it is forbidden to use a camera like this. So I didn't like at all this rule. So that's why I get out of the square, and now I am outside of the square. And I'm a little more far away, but it's also better for me because from here I have a better view because my camera is not a very professional one. I bought it 7 years ago. So I hope you like it. See you.
You are at Starhill Gallery, Jalan Bukit Bintang. Anda kini berada di bahagian Starhill Gallery, Jalan Bukit Bintang. Exxon Mobil, persiaran KLCC. Anda kini berada di bahagian Exxon Mobil, persiaran KLCC. Next stop, Citibank, Jalan Ampang. Di bahagian Menara KL, Jalan Raja Chulan. Next stop, you are at The Well. Anda berada di bahagian The Well.